My name is Wajid. I am an international student from Pakistan. It has been 5 years since I came to China. Recently, I am going to be graduating this month and will earn a PhD degree in geology. I have planned to stay here and will continue with a postdoctoral position in Ocean University of China. My daily life consists of studying, exercise, and cooking in my dormitory. Over the last 5 years, I learned a better understanding of life in China. Rice is a primary food in Pakistan, and I find it's the same as in China. In spite of different cooking methods, the similarities between China and my country give me a sense of familiarity. Furthermore, the sea rice is a very unique kind in China that provokes my curiosity. What is sea rice? Is it the rice that can be grown in the sea? And why do people research sea rice in China? A lot of questions reared in my mind and propelled me to know more about sea rice. With all these questions, I left for Qingdao Sea Rice R&D Center. Here I met with a researcher from whom I asked some questions, and she gave me the very brief answers.
现在是5月份，也是正值这个水稻插秧的时候。现在呢，我们田间育种主要就是做的是插秧工作。我们现在田里育的苗呢，主要有一些耐盐碱的品种，然后优质高产，还有一些特色稻。接下来呢，我们的育种方向也是主要是去筛选一些耐盐的一些材料。目前呢有4%，今天我插的田呢，主要是8%的一个盐度，进行这个耐盐碱材料的这个筛选。我从事的工作呢，主要是田间育种工作，基本上就是在水稻的全生育期，都会在田里进行这个水稻的观察，还有水稻的这个种植方面的这个工作。这个期间呢，因为水稻生长主要是25度左右的这种高温，我们的这个工作也主要是集中在这个夏季，所以天很热，我们也是在田间一趟一趟来回的这么走，但是呢，我们没有觉得说非常的苦，非常的累，因为袁院士曾经说过，我们不能只纸上谈兵，要深入田间，要在田间里边去发现知识，去选育品种。我们也一直在践行袁院士的这个想法和做法，因为他来到我们实验基地的时候，也是亲自下田去给我们做耐盐碱水稻的指导。现在呢，他去世了，我们也是怀着沉重的这种心情，但是我们在今后的工作当中也会继续努力去实现他的这个愿望。那一亩荒滩变良田的这个愿景呢，也是要靠我们这一代和我们后辈呢一代一代的去努力实现的。
In such hot weather and high temperature, the researchers are still working hard outside, so it's suddenly clicked my mind that why I shouldn't experience by myself. An expert farmer led me to the experimental field and taught me in detail about how to transplant the sea rice.
如果我们这是多株插的啊，多株插的就先要苗要搞齐。如果是单株插的就无所谓，单株插的就1颗，反正1颗就这样。这个我们2只手都有动的，你像这个啊，告诉你，你像你这边啊，这边我告诉你怎样，我们在插秧插的怎么样快呢？是怎样？这边在插，这个手呢就这样。这只手你就不需要看，就这样习惯了以后就这样，你不需要看，就多少多少，这就像流水一样的，就很快。就这样。
I was thinking that maybe it's because the name is sea rice, so I was thinking maybe it's like kind of rice that can be grown in some kind of sea part offshore, as such kind of like saline kind of water. Because the salinity of sea water is very high. So that's why my thinking was like towards the sea. But now I realize that it's totally belong to the saline-alkali tolerance kind of soil. That's important for it to grow. I think it was really interesting because systematic way they are growing, and they were guiding at every step how to move your feet, how to move your hands, how to separate the growing plants. So it's like and they teach us about how many days it will take to grow. So many things he discussed with us, and we are quite familiar to many things about growing. I learn actually. Maybe if I go to my country, I can grow some of sea rice. After getting experience, in order to learn more about sea rice, I went to their labs and interviewed a PhD scholar, the Dr. Yin. She is mainly responsible for some indoor research, recording the growth of rice samples. It is an important part of her job. Look at these sea rice. She has labeled each of them. I really admire her carefulness and patience. In Chinese, there is an old saying, Fu shou gang wei, ru zhe nu. Dr. Yin and her fellows interpreted this line by their actions. They go to the field to transplant it in a very hot weather and take great care of every seed for the experiment and rice breeding. I was impressed by their efforts and dedications to serve the people for the prospective vision of turning millions of wastelands to fertile lands. According to the marketing manager from the Sea Rice R&D Center, the sea rice has achieved a good business in Chinese rice market. I was accompanied by a friend to taste the sea rice. We went to a night market in Qingdao and found a delicious bamboo rice, which were actually the sea rice. The journey of exploring the sea rice was really pleasure. I like it. I really love it. Delicious. During the interview with Miss Yu and Miss Yin, they both mentioned a name, Yuan Longping. In the exhibition hall, the guide also introduced his contributions. Mr. Yuan is a well-known scientist in the field of rice cultivation and even in the field of agriculture worldwide. He is not only the leader of sea rice researcher, but also the father of hybrid rice. In the last century, the hybrid rice cultivated by Professor Yuan and solved the problem of scarcity in China and solved the lives of millions of Chinese people, which is a great miracle. Today is the first anniversary of Professor Yuan's death, and I offer a bouquet of flowers for his honor.